It's your boy DJ Wolf here. I'm gonna possibly do more likely I'm gonna do a Father's Day podcast. I probably won't do it on Sunday because I'll probably be too busy celebrating Father's Day with my family. But I will be doing a podcast between now and this weekend. I gotta get it in. So be on the lookout. My number is 240-523-3530. That's 240-523-3530. To call in. That's calling on all fathers. Now, when I'm referring to all fathers, I'm talking about all fathers who actually take care of the kids. I ain't talking about no crumb bums. I ain't talking about no perpetrating Negroes who talk about taking care of their kids and don't do it. Okay? I ain't talking about no bums. No dusty dudes. For real. I ain't talking about no boot heads, I call them. I ain't talking about them kind of people, man. I'm talking about real fathers who take care of the kids, not guys who just make babies. You know? Them the ones I want to call in. But I'll be honest with you, the bootheads can call in too if they want. You know. So anyway, but because I do want it, I've been listening and watching, programs on, commercials and stuff. There aren't nearly as many commercials about Father's Day as is about Mother's Day. Matter of fact, Father's Day is just almost non-existent of any talk about Father's Day. Virtually on television or radio. Matter of fact, I was listening to Michael Bays' show, which is one of my favorite programs. And I just heard a segment where he was talking about how the daughters were, had to get in line to listen, it took them to get them in line to listen to their folks. Mainly the mothers. They didn't say anything about father. I'm like, dude, he might be talking about it now, but he wasn't talking about Allison's doing. And I'm like, just like most of the radio program listeners, that's like, what's up with that? Matter of fact, I haven't heard anybody on YouTube really address issues about fathers. Some do, a lot of them don't. But in any case, I will be talking about it. So I will be sending you out when I'm ready to do it. It's guaranteed I'm going to do it this weekend because I got to get it in. I usually talk about Father's Day every year anyway. But I'm going to talk about this as well. I was watching a video on YouTube this morning about one of my favorite singers from the 60s, Sam Cooke. And the one thing that him and Michael Jackson and Prince pretty much all had in common, they were brilliant singer, songwriter, musicians that actually really had a stronghold on the record industry at one time or another. Sam Cooke, actually, I forgot Otis Redding one time too. Sam Cooke had started his own record label just before his untimely passing. Michael Jackson had owned the Beatles collection. All right. And he was embarking on a world tour. Well, actually, the tour in London, the big show in London, and it was marked that he was going to do 50 shows. And I'm like, I was a little concerned when I heard that. And Prince, who, by understanding, hadn't too long got his collection. His rights to his music catalog back from Warner Brothers after years of fighting before his untimely passing. And I was thinking, man, it's more to this fool out here. It's more to do with the record companies not wanting artists to have leverage on their own careers. It's really stupid to me that you would not want an artist that's successful. These guys were. They knew the industry. Those guys all knew the industry very well. You know? And it's really a shame, and that these guys were very talented and very intelligent black men who all had untimely deaths as they actually embarked on strongholds on the music companies that they worked for. And it bothers me. Matter of fact, now I think about it, there's been an attack on entertainers, black entertainers, particularly well-known, strong, positive, and extremely talented black entertainers for some time, including the likes of Michael Jordan and Bill Cosby, among others. You know, to me, that should be a wake-up call to all of black America. It absolutely should be a complete wake-up call, because it's telling you one thing. You know, they want to have the stronghold on our black brothers. They do. There's no question about it. Especially the ones that's, you know, that's up in the, you know, they're doing their thing in the top of the field, in the top of the game. You know, that in itself is totally fucked up. And the Bill Cosby situation, I think, is really messed up, because, like I said, I saw the NBC special, and some of them women couldn't actually, you know, you heard what some of the women said. One of the women actually called herself accusing Cosby of taking advantage of her, yet she dated him for 2 years. 2 years. And this was sometime after she thought he supposedly took advantage of her. And she, but I was dating for 2 years. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, that ain't nothing but a witch hunt. And I still say that. Tiger Woods, another one. But on some respects, I have to say, yeah, Tiger Woods kind of walked into it. But you notice the one thing I noticed with all these guys in general. Notice how they expose these guys so well, so detailed. There was an actor, the guy who he was the lead actor on Seventh Heaven. He played the father. White actor. This guy was up on charges of child molestation, if I'm not mistaken. And do you know, to this day, after all that publicity was going on about it for about a minute, it sort of like drifted out of the media. You ain't heard nothing about it. That was about 2 years ago. They just stopped talking about it. Cold turkey. Cosby, they turned up the heat. Tiger Woods, they turned up the heat. You know? And I do personally believe there is an attack on our black man. You know? The attack on his brothers, man. For real. I got stopped in Alexandria on a stupid ticket 2 weeks ago for making a right turn on a green light on a one-way street. You know, dumbest ticket I've ever got in my life. I'm still kind of like speechless on that. I'm totally speechless on it. So I gotta take care of that. Boy. $100 ticket for doing the right thing. You know, just don't get it. Just don't get it. And then I had a conversation with a white guy who we were speaking about Alexandria, about the shooting that happened over there with the congressman. And he was saying that, for people who do that kind of stuff, they should be hanged. And I said, you know, I understand what you feel about punishment, capital punishment. But hanging based on what my people went through, you know, I don't agree with it. And he kind of backed off. He kind of backed off of it. But what I didn't understand, he was so adamant about, oh, we need to hang people. You know, that attitude with that alone, that's what got thousands of my people killed for nothing. You know, you were just anxious, just fuck with somebody for nothing. You know, and that's the mentality of this country now, man. It's just crazy. You know, love is gone, man. I mean, love's gone. It's gone out of people's hearts, man. We need to bring love back. Love, like I said before, and I've said it again, love is the most abused word on the planet. It is. The N word is the most controversial, but love is the most misunderstood, misrepresented, and taken for granted word I have ever heard in my life. People say love all the time. I love my people. I love this. I love it. I love my kids. And don't mean it. Don't have the heart. But you'll just say it just to satisfy somebody's reason for wanting to know if it's real. You know. And my thing of it is, man, we need to come back to that. We need to stop abusing love in general and start learning to love others. Not only just for the sake of love, for the sake of mankind, for the sake of respecting each other for who you are, not for what you want them to be. You know, that's what we need to get back to, man. Because this world, like I said, this is an evil world, man. And I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I think about our future children that's coming up in the world, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I have no problem saying it. I cry about it. You know, they say men cry in the dark, and I do. I said, I'm not gonna lie. It hurts. Now, you know, I think about the world when it comes. I think about that too, man. It's like, because you got haves and got have-nots. And the people with haves anymore don't give a shit about the have-nots. It's obvious. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Section 8, the cutting of Section 8, I can understand where the cuts need to be made. I mean, I'm going to be honest about that. But who you hurting? You know? But then again, people say, well, you be hurting the kids. And I know in some respects that's true. But the same women who get that Section 8 because of the kids are the same ones that hurt the kids themselves. You know? With Section 8. But like I said, we need to get back to love, man. You know, I think the lack of love is what has destroyed more black families than anything else. Not only by non-people of color, but by our own people. You know how I know? Because it happened in my family. You know, when you destroy the hearts and minds of the people that you love the most, it hurts even worse. It hurts even more. It's DJ Wolf. That's about all I got to say right now. I just wanted to get that off my chest and give you something to chew on. I will be talking about Father's Day in the upcoming live podcast. Like I said, again, it will be coming up hopefully by this weekend. And I like to do it tomorrow. Likely I will do it tomorrow so I can get out of the way so I can enjoy my Father's Day weekend. But I'm going to try to do tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, late night, Friday, Saturday morning. But we're going to get a live one in this week. I can assure you on that one. All right. With that said, this is DJ Wolf. That's all I got to say about it for right now. Questions or comments, I can be reached at For All To Hear at gmail.com, For All To Hear on YouTube, For All To Hear on Twitter, DJ Wolf Live on Facebook, and DJ Wolf Online at yahoo.com. This is DJ Wolf. Don't forget to put the number 2 in For All To Hear. I had to tell somebody that yesterday. I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. And I will be talking to you about this soon. Talk to you later.